time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. The Aggies offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And, Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Takes the handoff again. 1st down and more. He's still on it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the 1st down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Dropping back. It's Reed. Makes a quick catch. Goes out the stiff arm. They get him to the ground. It's 1st down now at the 28.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On the ground, it's Moss. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quick pass, the catch is made. Finally they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the first down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Signs the quick throw. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. Third down and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it into the end zone. That'll push the lead up to 8 points. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Grab down the middle. It's Dixon. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. If that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Looking to throw. It's Outlier. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Big throw to the right. It's caught.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Concepcion. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And they pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
It's an out route. The catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Ball handed to the running back. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Quarterback still with the football. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Little eye candy here from the offense in pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He breaks free. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Here's the second down play. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's going to pull it down and run.
And that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And now from the pistol formation. Looking for some space. It's Owens. He's got the first and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Important second down play coming up. Catch made on the out route. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. It's a quarterback keeper. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the back now goes in motion to the air. It's Altmaier. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force it out. It's a great play by the defense. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Completion doesn't pick up first down yardage. Punting team on the field. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it down the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grabbed by the receiver. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Makes it look easy. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And they've got the returner corralled. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. Then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line. Punting ready to boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll try the right here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looks right for a quick completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Quick throw, the catch is made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll be brought down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. They try to sneak it for the first. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, how do you put...
Touchdown, Texas A&M. They are pouring it on now.
What a call here. 4th and goal, and they keep it on the ground for 6. That sends a big message to this defense. The offense felt they could win up front, and the run here confirms it for 6.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And tackled there by the defense.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. In their first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Oh, recovers the fumble, picks up the first down, just like they drew it up. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Outlier. The receiver makes the catch, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time, and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
It's a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Makes the grab along the sideline, goes out of bounds, and it is a first down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
By the tight end, brought down near the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, Illinois.
Illinois lines up 1st and goal now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to pass. It's Reed. Looking right, this one caught. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I'll be honest with you. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Caught in the backfield. It's Concepcion. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Short pass finds the tight end. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Aggies. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. Only a small game. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Dropping back. It's Outlier. Quick completion to the tight end. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That is broken up and incomplete.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Illinois. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to roam. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Aggies are going to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. QB keeper all the way. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Leaning on the run game here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good, right down the middle. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. To throw, it's Outlier. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. Illinois lining up quickly here.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all been over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Receiver makes the grab. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The offense starts with a short field. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense getting set, it's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down after that running play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Sending the back in motion. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Catch made on the right side. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. Third down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense is still clicking. Might have to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. It's a run to the left. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Outlier. Throws to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.